Hey, what's up, everybody? I was gonna make a video for y'all about something that I've been really looking at and thinking about here recently, and that's looking at jobs in blockchain and Web3 technology. Um, I've been in a couple of academies for the last year and a half, and I've been learning a good bit from those. And but I've gotten to the point where I'm not really learning anything new. So I kind of ventured out to see what else was out there, and I've come across, looking kind of for jobs and things that would help me maybe get a job in Web3 or blockchain technology with some type of project or something like that, maybe. And I think my specialty is more like educating and things like that or whatever. But I wanted to kind of see if there's any other skills I could learn that would make me a good candidate for certain jobs. Um, so I've been diving in, trying to find resources and different things like that that would help me with that. So I want to start off with a little, I guess I don't want to call it disclaimer or whatever, but on a couple of my channels or my Facebook pages and stuff I'm in, I've put up something about some of the stuff I'm about to show y'all, and I put a referral link for an academy that I joined that I'll show to y'all in a few minutes. But I'm an admin of a group. I've been an admin in that group for, I don't know, almost a year, 10 months, 8 months. I don't even know. It's been a while. And a new admin kind of sent me a message and basically was giving me a hard time about sharing referral links, said that I shouldn't be doing that, trying to make money off of people. And I hope by now the people watching my videos, I hope y'all understand that I try to operate with integrity at all times. I never try to shill stuff. I'm not trying to make any money off of people. I truly believe that crypto is a community. I think it's such a great community. It can be toxic at times, but if you find a really good community, there are just people that want to help, and that's been my intention the entire time. So I found a good academy. I've got a referral link. I'll put it in the comments. I'm not trying to make money off people per se, but when people have shown me stuff that was helpful for me and they had a referral link, I used it because I was grateful to them for giving me the information. That's the way I look at it. If y'all don't want to use my referral links, if y'all just want to join this stuff or whatever on your own, that's up to you. I don't care one way or another. If you want to support me and get me a little bit of money back, if you're going to join anyway, I would appreciate it, but I'm not trying to make money off of people. So I really hope y'all understand that when I share some of this stuff. So um, anyway, um, so I've been diving into jobs and stuff, and you can actually look on LinkedIn, go to the job section, and you can type in Web3 or blockchain or anything like that, United States, and you'll see there's thousands of results, anything from directors to social media managers, full stack engineers, community operation, DGens. This is people that just love DeFi, if you have a knowledge of DeFi. Um, but there's a lot of companies that are just, hey, we're hiring people. You want to, if you want something, you let us know. We'll figure out a role for you. But you have Web3 developers, engineers, I mean, all kinds of stuff, researchers, community managers. So there's all kinds of jobs out there. I mean, even internships. So that's something I'll talk about briefly. If you're new to trying to get a job in crypto, it may be kind of hard to just get a job in crypto. You may have to do some pro bono work. I saw a tweet a while back about a project that because of the drop in the market, they had to let go some of their paid staff, and they were kind of understaffed at that point, and they were just looking for people to do pro bono work for them that would build up your portfolio. And that's kind of what you probably would have to do maybe to start off with. If you don't have a lot of experience, you may have to do some internships, or you may have to do some pro bono work for some people, and get some references and stuff like that to kind of build up your portfolio, to make it to where you're eventually a actual hireable person. So this may be a little bit more of a long-term type of goal, but when you look at crypto, the technology behind it, what it can do for the world and all the industries of the world, I think it's just something to look at to possibly end up end up being something that you might want to do. So you can type in blockchain also and come in here and search this and just kind of see, but it's pretty cool. So anyway, so the academy I've found is called Moralis. It used to be called Ivan on Tech. I think it's been around since 2019, 2017. Sorry, I'm not 100% sure about that. So anyway, so basically this academy is meant to just kind of build your Web3 and blockchain skills. It's meant to teach you what you need to get a job. So they have a career quiz you can take to kind of see where you may land or what you want, but you can get certified in some of this stuff. They have weekly projects they'll drop to where you can kind of join in and learn new things, or just new skills or whatever. So I think there's over 30,000 people in here. Yeah, 500 lessons, all kind of quizzes and assignments and stuff. So I've done a couple of courses so far. The one on Bitcoin and blockchain, just kind of fundamentals, which I know a good bit about some of that, but it went into like depth on exactly how Bitcoin operates and the math behind the algorithms that it uses, and it went into depth. It was a lot more than I've ever learned in any of my other academies about Bitcoin. I know a lot about Bitcoin now and blockchain technology. Really cool stuff, and I'm almost done with the second one. I said I was done. I'm almost done, but it's on Ethereum, which is just basically a lot of similarities with Bitcoin, a few different things, whatever, and they're just kind of going over the differences and comparing. But it's you've got all kind of these are success stories, but you've got all kind of stuff here, a bunch of reviews or whatever on Trustpilot. So it's been around for a while. But so I'll take you over some of the courses real quick and just kind of let y'all see. So it's being slow. So they've got Rust and Solana programming. So if you wanted to learn how to use Rust to program, if you wanted to work on a Solana project, and you've got that. But these are kind of all the courses. You got your beginner courses and DeFi, building a DEX with JavaScript. This is the one I just finished. The Web3 DApp programming, which is they use JavaScript. ETH fundamentals, which is one sorry about that. The 2-finger slide goes wrong sometimes. All right. But the business masterclass, which this seems awesome, just kind of learning different about sales and economics and budgeting for projects. Talk about just Bitcoin, about how it's a monetary revolution, privacy coins, DeFi, how to program trading algorithms. So if you like trading and you want to program your own trading algorithm, there's a course for that. How to build a wallet, how to build a DEX, how the Lightning Network works, React web development, technical analysis if you want to learn how to read charts, game programming on ETH, EOS programming, Unity game development, engine blockchain development, which is metaverse and stuff like that, smart contract security, C++, blockchain for enterprise. So basically there's going to be a lot of big companies that's going to be wanting to onboard, even small companies, medium companies that's going to want to onboard to crypto. You can learn how to help them bring their business into crypto. To me, this seems like a gold mine, but I don't know. I haven't really looked at this one yet, but I definitely want to take this course. Bitcoin vulnerabilities, master of fintech business, taxes. Origin Trail is supply chain tracking, which is really amazing stuff when you kind of look at what it is. Basically, they want to be able to track every single product that's in every single food or everything. If you can basically hold up a can of soup at the grocery store and take a picture of the label, and it'll tell you every single ingredient that was in it, when it was harvested, when it was packaged, when it was freeze dried, or when it was whatever, when it was shipped, when the store got it, when when it was put into the can of soup, and it'll tell you every single detail about everything. And it's going to all be trustless, so that nobody can lie about what products they're getting or anything like that. So anyway, it's cool stuff. But it's more about supply chains, Polkadot, Chainlink, building an NFT marketplace, job search, and then it's a study guide here. So, but I mean, these courses are pretty in depth. Like I said, like the blockchain and Bitcoin fundamentals. Um, when you go in and look, I mean, these are all like videos and homeworks and reading assignments and stuff. And there's like 4 pages of this stuff. So, I mean, they go in deep into what exactly everything is. So it's not just like, oh, this is Bitcoin, it's digital money, and you can this and that for it. No, I mean, they really, really break down like all the way that it works. So it's pretty in-depth stuff. So if you're really new to crypto, it may be a touch over your head. I don't want to say that because they've got some beginner courses and stuff, and it may actually be really good for beginners as well. But I think some people might would get lost. I don't want to discourage anybody. I think anybody can learn anything. I think if you really wanted a Web3 job, you could come in here and learn everything you need to learn to be able to do that, especially if you have any background in computers already, or any type of any type of web development, or computer science or anything like that. I think it would easily translate over to some of this. But so anyway, just a really cool I think academy. One of the things I like about it is every time you finish a course, you can download a certificate for that course, and then you can upload that to your LinkedIn profile. So as you come through and you finish some of these courses, you can actually uh, back again. But as you come through and finish some of these courses, you upload them, and it just shows, potential employers that you've taken these courses. You've got, you've learned this stuff, and it lets them know. Of course, they're going to want some real world experiences, and that's why I mentioned the pro bono work and the internships, because some of these companies may be willing to hire you, but you're not going to get a pretty good salary. Um, and that's something I wanted to show you on LinkedIn. Sometimes a lot of those jobs don't have what the how much you're going to make on there, but some of the really good jobs, the jobs after you have 3 to 5 years of experience doing something, I mean, their pay range is between 140 to $250,000 a year, with full benefits and the potential to get paid out in the coins that they have for their project, with like on a vesting schedule. So it just there's a lot of potential if you could learn a skill, something that's going to translate into something in the future. I mean, everybody looks at crypto and they're thinking they're going to buy the next Shiba or Dogecoin with a bunch of zeros, and it's going to lose all those zeros, and they're going to be a billionaire in 6 months or a week or something. And I mean, that's possible, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's so much bigger than that when you look at what crypto is, what it does, what it's got the capability of doing. I mean, there's people living in countries right now that their governments are tyrants, and they're trying to fight against their government, but they can't open a bank account because their government's done put them on a blacklist or something. The only way that they can survive is crypto. People can send them Bitcoin or crypto, and they can be able to use it to get food or whatever it might be. So it's so much bigger than just some little digital money you send around. There's a massive future to this. The purpose of it being built and what it can do is pretty amazing. So anyway, but you have those certificates you can download anytime you finish these. And there's some pretty cool like development courses too. I've actually reached out to them to ask them if they're going to start teaching Pact for KDA, which is my favorite project from my last video. Y'all know I love KDA, but and they said they'll mention it to their team and see if there's anybody that can learn it or know it, and they may do something with it in the future. But I imagine they'll add a bunch of stuff to this over time, as with different development stuff and different coding and different programming and stuff like that. But it's pretty neat. One of the links I'll add in there is I don't know if it'll even show me here since I'm logged in, um but like when you look at the pricing, they do it monthly and then they do it yearly. You get a discount for yearly, and they have like a basic package, and then there's one step above which gives you, I don't remember what it was called, but and then there's like a professional package and the premium package or whatever. And the difference between the professional and premium, I think, is one of them has like an advisor that you can speak with, that will give you information and help you along and tell you which courses to do next, depending on what job you want and all that stuff. I don't really think that's needed per se. I think you can get, figure that out on your own on what courses you want to take. But one of the links I'll put in there is actually like a 50% discount on the best one they have. And when you do the math on it, it's actually like almost as cheap as their second cheapest one. It's like right at $58 to $60 a month. And I've been paying $175 a month for another academy for well over a year. So to get rid of those academies and go to $58 a month, I'm pretty excited about. And when you look at all the stuff it has, that's really not that much money. But I'm not trying to sell y'all, but I'm just, from someone who's been in multiple academies, who's paid different amounts of money for all kind of stuff, that's one of the cheapest that I found for the education you're going to get. So a couple more things I want to go over. I don't want to make this video too long. Excuse me, but a couple things I've run across just in Twitter, basically, and just going to Twitter Spaces and listen to people talk and just finding different things or whatever. I've really been locked into Twitter lately. But there are some projects, some people out there that their goal is to help people get Web3 jobs, to teach them what they need to know, and to help them through. One of them I found recently is Frosty Web3. Here's the Discord you can go to. I'm not going to show the Discord, but it's a pretty in-depth Discord. And I think they really started this project to help people maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 weeks ago, something like that. It hasn't been very long, but excuse me, sorry. But yeah, they just really want to help people. Like they to get jobs and everything else. They're real big on the Avalanche network, which I like. Nothing against it or whatever. But if I was to get my dream job, it would probably be on KDA network or something, or maybe even Phantom or something like that. But they love Avalanche, but they're just good guys that want to help people. They're always trying to reach out to people, and they're doing spaces all the time, like multiple times a day, and just trying to get out there and to kind of help people. So when you go to their Discord, they'll have, if you're a content developer, or if you're a programmer, or if you're, whatever you might think you are, or what you want to be, you can choose that role. And you can, there's different channels you can go to and learn about different stuff. And they've got new people they're bringing in that are really intelligent and experienced people that are adding more content to the Discord. It's actually really neat. But the other one is Fuse Pass. There's a guy I follow on Twitter. I think his name is Covduck or something, Covduk. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry. But anyway, he's kind of decided to do a similar thing where he does some Web3 recruitment. So it looks like he's actually building like an entire website where it's for the recruiters to come in and find you, for you to find the jobs. It's almost like a LinkedIn for Web3. I don't think it's up and running yet. I think it's kind of all in beta. But he's got a Discord also you can join. So it just basically, build your Web3 resume, aggregate on off and on chain credentials, show off badges, engage with Web3 talent, discover recruiters and job opportunities. So these are just groups that you can join and people that you can kind of start to network with and talk to, and let them know what you want, what your plans are, and what you would like to do, and what you're learning, and they'll kind of help you. And if you talk to them and you tell them like, hey, I want to be whatever, I want to run someone's social media channels for their project. If that type of job comes in, they'll have a list of people that want to do that, and then they'll give them all to that job recruiter, and you can possibly have an interview. So anyway, it's just some cool stuff. There's a lot, like I said, this really is a community. To me, and to a lot of people that I've met, like how they help each other, how they want to see people succeed. Every now and then you have that drama between whatever. You have people that just love one project and they hate everybody else's project, and they're toxic for the whole community of crypto. Those people are, I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but they're just not good for crypto when they take hard stances on different things. I mean, there's enough room in crypto and in the world for there to be multiple projects, multiple layer ones, multiple different people doing all kinds of stuff. And, there's really no need to have that toxic attitude in crypto, I don't think. So, these groups that I'm trying to find seem to be very helpful people. I've always tried to be helpful. I try to do one-on-ones with people when they ask me. I've done more free Zooms than I can tell you all about, at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, just to try to help people understand different things. And so I'm definitely not, I want to make money in crypto, but I'm not trying to make it off of the people that watch my videos. I'm not trying to get rich off of y'all, but if you think this is a good academy, you think it's something you want to join to possibly get a Web3 job, I'll put my link there. You can join it. If you don't like using links, if you don't want to support it, it's not going to hurt my feelings, y'all. I'm not going to hold it against anybody. Do what's best for you. But I do get a little bit of a kickback if y'all use the links that'll be down in there. So anyway, so I really liked, I just love the idea of being able to work in this field, in this industry. Maybe the next 3 to 5 years, actually have a really solid Web3 job where I just really love what I do, and I get to engage with people, and I get to help people learn, and I get to, help people maybe change their lives from a wealth standpoint. So I'm definitely not a financial advisor, as I've always said. You make your own choices, you click your own buttons, but I would love to change people's lives. I would love to introduce them to things that will make them, have a better life, make their life easier. So anyway, don't want to make this too long. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments or whatever. I am going to try to keep trying to build out my Patreon channel a little bit more. I kind of got out of making videos for it and stuff, but I want to get back into that. Really want to build that up. So Patreon links in most of my videos in the comments. So if you are interested in possibly being able to connect with me a little bit more, learn a little bit more about me, or from me, I should say, just kind of let me know, because I've got really big plans. Like I'm not going to stop learning. I'm not going to stop growing, and I want to take as many people as I can with me. So if y'all like what I do and y'all trust me, I would love to have y'all with me, and help y'all learn and teach y'all, and and maybe change some lives. So anyway, all right, y'all have a great night. Take care.